Hi beautifuls, welcome back to my channel. Now, this time last year, the whole world went to a lockdown, borders were shut, and everything else, including our lives, were put on pause. It was because of the coronavirus, and 1 year after, we're still here battling the coronavirus. But the good thing is we have developed a vaccine. Well, the scientists. Having said that, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience on the coronavirus vaccine. So sit back, relax, and let's talk. Okay, before I continue on this video, this is not to promote anything. This is not in alignment to any political agenda, or this is not to boast that I have had the coronavirus vaccine, because I know many parts of the world are wishing to have the coronavirus vaccine. But this is just an honest opinion, an honest experience of what really went through after I took the vaccine. And I'm just hoping that for those people who are looking at this video, that you would also take precaution, if that's the word, or be aware. This video is for the awareness of everyone who is wanting to take the coronavirus vaccine. So I got my first shot of coronavirus vaccine, which was the PFIZER, a few weeks ago. And I would really like to commend the health system of Australia because it was very smooth. I went to the venue, I already had registered my name, and all they asked was an identification document. So I brought my passport and I brought my other identification documents, my IDs and stuff, and it is all in the system. I had to line for a few minutes, of course, wore my mask and all those things, including hand sanitation and stuff. Yeah, although there were a lot of people, it was very smooth. The waiting time was not so long as I expected it to be. I thought I was going to be there for like 3 hours or 4 hours. You had to be called, wait a minute, and then you get to the stations where they inject you. So my first shot was very interesting because the moment I sat down that station, I knew that the nurse was Filipino. And it was so funny because we chatted the whole time. She told me that this is your first shot, you're going to be okay. And true enough, my first shot was okay. I didn't feel anything after the shot. So yes, she also told me that the first one is not going to be very harsh on your system, which, okay, I was kind of prepared for it, you know, like, okay. I think there wasn't really much of a highlight in the first injection of the vaccine. It was not like, oh, yay, something's happening to me, or, you know. And then 2 weeks after, I had a schedule for my second shot, which this is the shot that really made me realize, okay, now I really have the coronavirus vaccine. So the same process, I went to the area, I went to the venue, same process of going through the line and the queue and identification and do your bands and names, check birth dates, whatever. Shout out to all the Filipino nurses here in Australia and all over the world. You guys are amazing. Like literally most of the healthcare workers are Filipino, and I'm so proud of that because frontliners, hello, amazing. Thank you very much. You guys deserve a standing ovation. Anyway, I took a shot. It was not very long. She just jabbed in me. To be honest, the chat we had was longer than the shot that I got. It was like a 15-minute chat, and the jab was just like, okay, maybe 10 minutes. And the jab was like 30 seconds. So I got the second shot midweek Wednesday, and I didn't feel anything. I was okay. I was like, yeah, sure. I was already hoping that I would feel something because the nurse told me that you would really feel something because the effects of the last shot with men is very different. It's really going to be bad. So I was already mentally preparing myself and trying to condition my mind, and my body is like, okay, you're probably going to get sick. Thursday, I didn't feel anything. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Thursday night, it happened, and I was just really exhausted and fatigued. All of a sudden, it's just like, bam. I didn't feel that exhausted in a very long time. It was just a feeling of like, you just want to stay in bed. Then Friday came and I just felt my heart rate increase. It was just like something was punching my chest. It was very difficult to breathe. It was bad. I couldn't breathe well. My breath was very short. Saturday, the next day, I just felt still exhausted and fatigued. I was drinking meds so that I would not have fever, although I know that I was gonna have fever. It was just like I was trying to prevent the temperature going up by drinking meds, and I just had headaches from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. And the same is true with Sunday. It was still like headaches and fever and exhaustion and shortness of breath, and you're just not yourself. You're mentally not there, you're physically not there, and your body's just like super struggling. Monday was the weirdest for me because Monday I went to the office. I don't know why I did. And I just lost my sense of taste. I'm telling you, that was the weirdest. I could only taste salt. I was having my meals and I normally slightly put salt on it, and I was trying to taste it and I didn't have any appetite to eat. But interestingly, I couldn't taste it. It was gooey, it was just plain bland, but I could taste a little bit of salt. So that was the weirdest part. Still taking meds Monday, still having headaches. And Tuesday, I kind of felt a little bit better. I was already recovering. I already felt my body recovering. Still tired, but it was slowly recovering. Wednesday, I was feeling so much better. I was feeling more alive. I was like, okay, this is the condition where I can already move. And then Thursday, I was like, okay, now I can work out. Now it's like finally over. I could really tell. So it was just a whole week of madness, to be honest. But the thing is, the nurse already told me though that it's gonna be bad, but you just have to treat it like as if it's a normal flu. So drink fluids, vitamin C, water, and drink your meds. I just didn't think it was gonna be that bad for me. A few of my friends have had the vaccine, but they didn't experience things that I did. Well, they had headaches for 1 week. Some people have had high temperature for 4 days. Some have had migraines for 5 days. So the effects are varied per person. Also, the nurse said that the more your immune system is stronger, the more you're going to have effects, and the more grave the effects are, which is why men have stronger effects. Young men particularly have stronger effects than women. Well, what can I say? Do I encourage people to take the vaccine? Yeah, I probably would encourage you guys to take the vaccine because I feel like it's the only way moving forward. Yeah, so it's really been a progress for us. The whole world has been doing so much to eradicate the coronavirus. It's still here. It's affecting so many parts of the world. If you have the chance to get the vaccine, then take it. Here in Australia, we're very blessed to be living as if like things are slightly normal, although the borders are closed. But I wish I could just say the same for many of the countries who are still fighting the coronavirus. And I wish them well. I wish that someday, somehow we wake up and we're back to normal. Life is back to normal, whatever normal will look like then. And my heart goes out to all the countries and all of you guys who are still struggling and who are still in lockdown, who are still battling coronavirus. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video or if you've learned something from this video, please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell icon so that you will be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for staying tuned. And I will see you in the next one. Keep your gold shining. Bye.